Guys, welcome back to the channel. Today, the Mandalorian and Grogu trailer review, my thoughts on it, and then we'll also get into the nitty-gritty of maybe some of the other Star Wars projects coming out to date. And without further ado, roll that intro. As some of you may or may not know, Disney just released, as of 2 weeks ago, their Mandalorian and Grogu trailer. This will be a sequel to seasons 1, 2, and 3 of the TV show. Yeah, there's definitely some mixed thoughts, opinions, all kinds of stuff out there. So I'm gonna give you mine. We're gonna watch it real quick, and then we'll roll right into almost a Q&A. My immediate thoughts when I had it, I have some notes here. We'll kind of go over it, and then yeah, see where the night takes us. Still young.
Impressive.
Good shot, baby.
So, first impression of it, I mean, it's exciting. Don't get me wrong. They did a very good job of a hype trailer for sure. I mean, especially since there's been such a gap in between season 3 and now, and Mandalorian and Grogu and that whole fan base. When it comes down to it, what makes a movie is its story. And if you watch the trailer, I mean, I've seen it 6 times now, and I mean, I still can't tell you what the plot of this movie is going to be. Like, exciting nonetheless. I mean, all the fight scenes. He's definitely going to fight Jabba the Hutt's son in the gladiator match, and they have just a lot of scenes of him beating people up, and you know, we get Zeb from Rebels in it. But like, if I like asked for who's the bad guy in that story, you could list 8. Like, there's no, I don't know, there's no problem. There's no, we don't know what he's doing. We don't know, yeah, like I said, we don't know what the movie's based on. Like, we don't have anything. And kind of just watching, you know, reviews of other people, and you know, people that are a lot closer to Disney than I am, and have obviously contacts and people. I mean, it's apparent that what they're doing is they're marketing solely off of Baby Yoda anymore. I mean, half those clips were just Baby Yoda doing something stupid. And if we're being honest, like, Baby Yoda isn't that cute anymore, and he hasn't really been that cute since his name drop. I mean, Grogu is already 10 notches down from Baby Yoda. And I mean, and especially coming off of Andor, which wasn't that bad of a show. Like, I personally loved Andor. But like, it left you not excited for anything else. Not that the show was bad or anything like that, but after Andor, like, I mean, it's like Andor wrapped up because we have Rogue One, so we know exactly how that story is going to pan out. And then, I mean, whether or not they're going to make season 3 or not of Andor is kind of up in the air. I mean, with all the other shows getting canceled and directors and staff moves at Disney. It's kind of hard to stay in the loop and know what's going on inside of the story. And I also feel that season 3 of The Mandalorian wasn't that good either. I mean, I don't think this is news to you hearing from me, but like the ending of season 3 left you not excited for anything. Like, not that it was bad, but there's no cliff and there's nothing to bring you back, you know. And after Mandalorian and Grogu, the next show is going to be Starfighter, which the best part about Starfighter is going to be Ryan Gosling. Like, if we're just setting everything else aside, like, no Star Wars is going to be included in Starfighter. You know, there's not going to be any Force, there's not going to be any lightsabers. Everything that makes a Star Wars movie won't be in that movie. But because Ryan Gosling's in it, and that Star Wars Celebration, everybody's hyped about it. Star Wars has been in this, I don't know, gorge, pit, where every show and every movie that they keep bringing out, there's no hype around it because of the last show failed so terribly, especially after Acolyte. Acolyte did so terrible, and that just statistic-wise, not even lore or anything else. It did so bad that there's just a bad taste in everybody's mouth that Skeleton Crew, which wasn't even that bad of a show, came out and nobody watched it. You know, if you go and watch it, it has the key components of a Star Wars movie, but because Acolyte did so poorly, I mean, there's nothing around it. And then, like I said, Andor season 2, in my opinion, was like a good TV show. And I mean, you can see anybody's opinion, like it's a good space TV show, but it's not really not a good Star Wars show. I mean, obviously it filled in the backstory of Rogue One, in which Rogue One had amazing success and a really good movie out of Disney. No one questions that, but when you just think, like I said, when you think about the ending of Andor, it was you can lean back and say okay about it and not be expecting anything else. And the same with Mandalorian season 3. And so now when they make a hype trailer, which the sole purpose is just to get you excited, but for what? you know? And I think you can go back and watch any original Star Wars trailer, and I mean, pretty well give you goosebumps, you know? I think this movie, they're trying to make too much like a John Wick movie, where he just goes and beats up a whole bunch of aliens and people, and that's the movie. But that's not really what George Lucas based his books, his comics, his movies, his TV like, I mean, Star Wars is a story, not just, it's not meant to be a standalone movie where you can watch it and be fulfilled after that. I mean, Star Wars and Marvel do a really good job of, telling a story throughout, 20, 30 years now, that keeps bringing you back. But it seems like lately, Star Wars just, it can't seem to just sit down or get back on its feet in a sense, to where the hype's there and good storytelling, that you can just have a good movie and then the next movie people are excited for. And I mean, it can, just like it was, yeah. I mean, that's about all I have on the trailer. I mean, it seems like such a negative thing. I mean, it was a very negative review, obviously, but I mean, genuine nonetheless. Like I said, it doesn't take an expert for anybody to feel this. I mean, if you didn't know Star Wars, and you never watched anything, or even the first 2 seasons of Mandalorian, and you watch that trailer, don't get me wrong, you'd be excited. I mean, and so was the first time that you watched John Wick too, it was like, wow, Keanu Reeves already, and it's like, wow, he's really cool. But then it's like, as a Star Wars fan, or I mean, as anybody who's a fan of a movie, what's the story? Like, what's the plot behind everything that I'm watching as he's fighting 8 different guys, you know? And I think that's just really what it's lacking, and it seems maybe, I don't want to say rushed, obviously, because it's been in the work forever, but I mean, just like everything else they've put out, what's the point? How will this carry over into the next movie or next season or next show, or, you know, even when they have to set new characters? And like I said, I mean, you can't just keep piggybacking off of Baby Yoda. I mean, first 2 seasons introduced us to us, amazing, you know, but then Djarin gave him up, and then he was going to start his own thing, and then immediately gets him back, like first 2 episodes of the next season. And then Din Djarin and Grogu get replaced by Bo-Katan. You know, and I don't know. Just not as exciting as it used to be, for sure. Love to hear anybody else's thoughts on this. Conversations in the comments is always welcome. As far as news for the channel, getting ready to start working on some choreograph for maybe a short little fan film, little lightsaber duel. I think we're going to be basing the choreography mainly on Revenge of the Sith, Battle on Mustafar, Battle of the Heroes. We want to have some quick, fast, hard-paced lightsaber dueling. Nothing more than 20 minutes. Haven't even decided if we want dialogue in it. But yeah, just be on the lookout for a cool little fan film, cool little duel. Yeah, hope to start posting more consistently. I know this was kind of obviously a thrown together thing, which apparently it's okay. I'd make it at Disney, but yeah, like I said, exciting in the sense of we haven't had anything since Andor. Mandalorian, loved character, and then I mean, it'd be hard to not be excited after the trailer. Hope to start putting together an arsenal of videos that I can post more regularly. Hope to get back into rhythm. Got school, got work, church, so you know, just got to balance it all. And yeah, hopefully get back. Once again, thoughts, concerns, questions, arguments, all discussions welcome in the comments. Just let me know. Love discussing it. Star Wars is something I'm very passionate about. And then I could probably explain it better than how I did in this video, especially regarding this trailer. Yeah. Thank you guys if you've made it this far. Thank you so much for watching. And if you haven't been subscribed. Yeah. Don't join the dark side. Join Wookiee Multitude. Have a great day.